Hey, what's up? Hey, welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Cat Lee, well, Laborly, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
please let me know if you can hear me clearly, because I would hate to be talking and not know. Okay, everything's good. Doc told me. Okay, thank you, Doc, babe. Listen, today I decided that we're gonna get into a wet and wired Wednesday. So let me put that on the screen really quickly. I've also figured. I think I have figured out an arrangement for this wet and wired Wednesday and this wiretap situation. I think I figured it out. But anyway, um, so here we go. Today is wet. Let me put that on the screen again. Today is Wet and Wired Wednesday. Today is more about the more taboo conversation. We're gonna say things that maybe now I'm gonna try to watch my mouth for about 15 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. I don't know how well I'm gonna do in these, more titillated conversations. But I'm going to try to anyway. But we're gonna have the more adult conversations this evening. And as you can see, the title of this show is Wet and Wired. What's the language? Do you guys know what your love language is? I would like to know that. But before we get started, or languages are, um, but before we get started, let me say a few things. One is us already scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Join this conversation. It should be fun. Join the conversation, drop a comment, call in, or text. The number is 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978, right? Know that whatever you do decide to do, if you text, I'm going to read it out loud. If you call in, I'm going to read it. You're going to be live on air. I'm talking about I'm going to read it out loud. I'm tripping. Um, but whatever the case, it'll be on camera, so just be privy to what you say or want to say. Okay, we've said that. Please hit that like button. I'm gonna tell you right now. I want you to hit the like button. That's what I need. That's what I want. I want you to hit the like button. You should very much hit that like button. But we also um could go for the shares too. I appreciate the shares. Shoot, you want to spread the love, spread the love. And subscribe if you would like to. I mean, but it's the free way to support what we got going over here. So do that. Shoot. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. www.ambitiouslyent.com. There's things going on over there. Go check that out, man. Stop playing. And if you would like to contact us for any reason at all, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Mm-hmm. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Just hit us up. We'll talk about it. All right. I think I said all the things that I needed to say. Jeez. Ciao. Oh. Oh. Rock, don't play with me. Tacos are your love language, baby. Let's get into it. Tacos my love language too. Can I get some? Thank you. Show me it's real. Let me bring Doc in here real quick. Hold on, because he playing with my emotions right now. He need to show me that it's real.
That is funny. Tacos is Rock's love language. Go ahead, Rock.
Mm,
To you, sir.
I like his love language. That's cute. That's real cute. Taco love. It's real cute. It's nothing wrong with Rock's love language. Do you know what your love language is, Doc?
Actually, I actually took one of these tests before, and I'm actually trying to look forward right now. That's what I was doing in the background. I was trying to pull up my email of when they sent me my results.
Okay, so you've taken a digital love language.
Yes, I have
Okay.
taken the digital love language test because I'm like, ain't love just love? If I like her and she like me, ain't we good? But
Oh,
apparently, I was told at some point in time that I need to figure out specifically what my language was, so then I can give it to her, so then she can translate it back to me.
So, what did you find in taking this love language
Um,
computer
the
lesson?
one I remember is one that's big for me is quality time. It was
Okay.
quality time, but I'm trying to find my actual results so I can read them. I know. I think I actually, if you actually took a actual love language test before, I think you said no.
No, because
Okay.
I already know what I need. See, I
Okay.
feel like the love language is very much, well, one, knowing yourself,
True.
because nobody knows you better than you know yourself. So you
True.
know the things that you need. Like, for so to know your love language, you would first need to know yourself. For example, I know that I require a lot of solitude, right?
Okay.
I say this all the time. I require a lot of me time because people are like succubuses or maybe even vampires sometimes. There are energy
Yeah.
vampires out here. Um, and they require a lot of your energy. So sometimes I need some time away to decompress and bring myself back to being able to be social with others, amongst others. So I require a lot of alone time, but I'm also the type of person who loves being loved. I'm a hopeless romantic. I am.
But does that cause a conflict if you like
It does not cause a conflict at all. This is what I require. This is not up for
Would you
debate.
require things on two different ends of
This
the
is my
spectrum?
love language, and in order to know what my love language is, you would have to listen to completely to what I'm telling you my love language is.
You
You
can't be like,
can't
be
know what
all
it
up on
is
me
if you
and leave me
don't
the fuck
listen.
alone.
Also, very much a part of my love language is communication, and in communication, it requires listening. Very
Hmm.
much, very much. I'm big on that. But no, it does not cause a conflict because if you already know that I like to be alone, like for example, I'm gonna give y'all a little, not a big layout of my home, but a little bit of my layout of my home. This is the studio, right? I'm in here right now. Although it's connected to my bedroom, it is not. My bedroom is a door. It's a wall. It's a room that's connected to my bedroom. So, for example, because I require solitude, but I also want to be with somebody, just because you could be in there and I could be in here and I'll be perfectly, I know you there. You could be playing a game or watching, well, no, if there ain't no football playing in this house and I'm not watching it. But um, football season starts tomorrow, by the way. Go Ravens! Um, Yeah. But anyway, so I ain't gonna say that. But maybe you watch basketball. So maybe you want to watch the basketball game. And I want to do some work. So then you're in there and I'm in here, but I know that you're there and I'm
Okay.
still in solitude and you're where you at, you got your space and everybody's cool. You don't have to be in my face 24/7 for us to be together. You feel me? Sometimes I
Okay.
need my space. So that shouldn't be that's one boundary I never let anybody cross, but that's part of my love language. When I am with you, I want to be clingy. I want to be in your face. I want to be all up on you, lovey dovey. I want you to be all up on me, lovey dovey. Yeah. But sometimes I need part of my love language is let me have you love me enough to understand that I need my time to myself.
Okay. When you explain it that way, it makes a lot more sense. My
Right.
question that I would ask is, do you dictate when that happens and occurs? Because my question would
Well,
be, when the person wants to
you
love
can't
upon you.
dictate when I need my solitude.
No, and that's what I'm saying. So when you're having your solitude, what if the person wants to be lovey-dovey and all up on you at that time?
Then we have a conversation. That's where the communication comes in. See what I'm saying? Like it's things that I require. That's why I wasn't finished with my list of my love language. But
Okay. Okay.
I'll
Okay.
finish that list. That's why our communication is on that list of things that I need, and that's a part of my love language. Because see, if we have a conversation and we speak on it, then you already understand. So there's no question about what it is. For example, if I am in one of them type of situations where I need my alone time, I'm gonna love on you. What I need to love on you, not at this moment though. I'm not gonna give you my undivided attention at the moment that you want it because remember who we're talking about. We're talking about me, and one thing that me does not do is cater to anybody. But I'm shit. My daughter about to be 13. I'm barely fucking catering to her ass, and I'm sorry if I cuss early, but whatever. Um, Now it's catering to what I need. Because if I don't have nothing to give me, then what the hell I'm giving you?
Okay.
So yes, I do dictate when that happens, babe. I'm gonna love on you a little bit, hug on you, kiss on you, whatever I need to do right now to stroke your little ego, and then I'm gonna let you know that
Hell, why would you let her little
I'm not
ego?
finished. Then I'm gonna let you know what I need to do for me, and that's gonna be what it's gonna be. And if you don't like it, then I'm not the person for you. We don't speak the same love language.
Okay, okay.
You feel me? And I'm okay with that. Very much okay with that. This is why I'm single now because I'm very much okay with that. Um, and but again, I said I'm a hopeless romantic. I want to spend time with the person that I'm in love with or I love. I want to hold hands. I want to picnic at the park, take long walks and have conversations. I want to do all of that. I didn't say it's all the time that I need solitude. I said I need it though. I didn't put a
That's what I
time
was
frame on
asking.
it. Huh?
When it, that's what I was asking. When it conflicts, when the person, when
When
the
I
man,
need it. It is
relationship,
no
you
schedule.
need
It's
her.
not on a schedule. It's when I need it. But there is no like how long I'm gonna be gone for like months and months unless you get on my fucking nerves. And then at that point, you're not gonna be around me at all because you're getting on my fucking nerves.
Okay, okay.
That's how I do that. But yeah, my love language, being in your lane is being wait now.
Rock on it. Rock is on it.
Oh, stop playing with me, Rock. Oh my gosh, you better stop talking that talk. You better stop talking that talk. But also in my love language, honesty. I don't like nobody lying to me about nothing. I don't like no sneaky people. Cause I'm honest.
Mhm.
Because I'm honest, that I expect back. Like, don't tell me what you think I want to hear. Tell me the truth. That's my love language. Cause you tell me the truth, we might could get through some shit. Maybe not. Maybe, depending on how I feel. But if
Yeah.
you lying to me, you gonna lie to me about that. You'll lie to me about anything, and you'll lie on me, and I can't be a part of that. I can't subscribe to that. So my love language is also honesty. And then my love language is also the other part of it, which is the physical aspect.
Okay.
That plays a part because I ain't gonna say that sex is the most important thing, but sex is very important. I don't care who the fuck, what the fuck, who told you what, they're lying to you. You can't be in a relationship with somebody and not like you're gonna get bored.
Hmm. That's true.
You're gonna get fucking bored. And I'm telling you, I don't know about y'all. I can't speak for y'all. I'm never gonna speak for y'all. But I'm gonna speak for me. If I'm in a relationship and we don't have an active, intimate lifestyle, I'm gonna get fucking bored. Now, no, I'm not gonna cheat on you, but I'm gonna leave you. Dead ass.
Okay.
I'm going to fucking leave you. Why should we even play this game? Like, no. And I'm not saying you gotta have the most humongous because I don't need that in my life. The fuck. I'm just saying we should be able to get together and light that flame. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. True. True.
You feel me? We should be able to do things together and spark that fire. That's what we should be able to do. You feel me? Huh. Huh. But if we not active, we don't have an active sex life. The fuck are you here for? You that play a part. Just like I'm quite sure it's things a man want from a woman and he like, what the fuck? Like, for example, if a man be like, can I get some top? Right? And a bitch be like, I don't do that. I'm like, well, bitch, the fuck? First
Look,
of all, we grown.
we already know how
We
you feel about
grown.
that. So
We grown. So you saying like, so then what do you expect? So now I'm gonna get bored. But then it's a man. So for a man's men, as long as the next bitch giving up some head, he gonna take that shit.
yeah,
That's what it is. You feel me?
yeah,
He gonna take that shit. Bitch, you not slurping, and this bitch is.
easy math, easy math,
It's not right.
easy man math.
This bitch is. The fuck? Now you mad. You cheated, but bitch, you could have gave me some head and all of this could have been avoided. I mean, I still might have cheated anyway, but it might have took me a little bit longer.
Look,
You
when you
feel
start
me?
talking like you think men really think, it's funny as fuck to me. By the way,
Huh?
I think when you start talking the way you think men think, is funny. You
No,
get
I
close.
talk
You're
how
close.
I talk how my brothers and I conversations we had.
Mhm.
So don't think that it's that I think that men think that way. These are the men that I'm around. This is how
Yeah,
they
and that's why I think you're extremely close, but sometimes it's a little bit more to that.
no, I'm just speaking on what I've been around. I'm not
Okay,
trying to get close, trying to get, I'm not trying to figure, that's the thing, Doc. I don't try to figure other motherfuckers out, but I will tell you what I see and how I've seen things go. And so it is what it is.
okay,
I
okay.
don't profess to know everybody's inner thoughts, just like nobody knows my inner thoughts. I don't know everybody else's inner thoughts. That's nothing
Mhm.
that I ever chase, nor do I protest to do. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know how you feel about things. That's not what I'm saying. But per me being a hood ninja that hung around hood ninjas, these are conversations that have been had. And I can honestly portray them because these are conversations. These are things that happen to me. But see, this is what I'm saying. That's why I say, don't tell me what you think I want to hear. Tell me the honest truth.
Yeah.
Because I can respect the truth. We can still have a friendship after the truth. We can still be cool and all that shit. I still might even throw you some pussy if I'm nice, if I feel nice enough.
If you feeling nice enough, that's wild shit. But
But it's the real truth, the honest to God truth. If
not,
I'm feeling it, I
the good
might
thing
throw
about
I might throw you a bone if I'm feeling it at that moment because you don't know what kind of history I might have had with the person. That might have been some of the best sex of my life. Although I've only had that happen twice in my whole entire life.
okay, okay. The good
Twice.
thing about the truth is it
So,
allows the other person to be real with you too. Because once you give somebody the option and tell them the truth, they are more willing to tell you the truth. Because it comes down to a yes or a no. And the
and I
funny,
like having the option to decide what I
Mhm.
decide to do or not. So, example, if you got a girlfriend, we start seeing each other, you got a girlfriend, let me know. So I can decide whether or not I want to deal with the situation and the said girlfriend.
No, and that would work out better because once that person gave you the truth and you make your decision on it, if you agree with it, then that is so much better.
I can't be mad about shit because
Exactly.
I
And so,
agreed to
yeah,
the shit. I like having
communication,
the option.
communication in love language is one of the top things that I think most people should have. If it's not part of their love language, they need to make a good attempt to learn that part to be of their love language.
Hmm.
But I did find my results, by the way.
Okay, let me give me 1 second though. But yeah, you have to, and you all you, even in knowing your love language. I'm not like I said. I wouldn't do a computerized one because I can't have a computer telling me what my language is. But I know what I ultimately need. But I think that in order to get to that part of it, you have to sit down and honestly reflect upon you to know what your love language is. You
Yeah.
feel me? Then also, when it comes to the love language, I also think that you should sit down and analyze what it is that you're willing to give, because it's a language, it's
Yeah.
communication. So
Yeah.
it's not even just you receiving, it's what are you willing to give. What does your love language look like? What are you generating? What aura are you generating when you
How I'll frame it this way.
project your love language to others? You
I'll
feel
frame it
me?
this way. How are you presenting your love? I'll make
Yeah,
it easy.
I,
How are
I
you
just
presenting your love?
I just said that, but I gotta say it the way I say it. So, your projection. What is your projection? What does your love language give? You feel me? So it's a lot to that. So I think that in order to really understand what your love language is, it's a very personal thing. It's a very and again, I'm a Libra, so I'm very mechanical, but I think that you balance that shit out. You feel me? And you still a human being at the end of the day. God damn it.
Mhm.
So you gotta try to understand who you are. Nobody else will understand who you are or what you give or what you're capable of giving, but you. And I think that's a big thing, because once you understand that part and you know what you're capable of giving, you can't lie to nobody because you know what it is. All right, this is what I'm capable. You
Yeah.
feel me? This is what I'm capable of doing. And then you could give them a little briefing or overview of what that is. And then they can understand whether or not they can speak your love language.
Sure. Sure. I agree with everything you said. There's no question because everybody probably has a limit in something. And
Mhm.
you need to recognize what your limit is in some things. So if you, like you say, analyze yourself, it's like, yeah, I can give this much of this type of love in this type of language, but there may
Mhm.
be a max for you.
Right, right,
I mean,
right. So I think for myself, like communication, and when I say communication, I hate when somebody try to speak for me or tell me what it is that I'm trying to say. Because again, you don't know. You're not in other people's head. I never try to tell somebody else what it is that they try to say, but I will give you little made up scenarios and synopsis out of my head. I will tell you what life looked like, what it's looked like to me over the years. I can't tell you what it looked like for other people. I could tell you what I've seen though. You feel me? So I wouldn't try to tell your story and I'd be like, don't try to tell mine. Don't try to tell me what it is that I'm saying, what I'm doing, how I'm trying to do it. Only I got that answer. You just a part of the story. You feel
okay.
you a part of my story. So I think that when it come down to that, and I've been in a lot of situations lately, which is it's not necessarily a bad thing, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because these things, you know how they say everything in life um happens, and everything happens for a reason. You feel me? So I've had a few situations over this last year specifically where I've had people try to tell me what it was that I was trying to say. And I'm talking about on a relationship to like, well, I don't want to call, which brings me to my next point. Oh, mm, I'm glad. See
This
how
is Cat
yeah,
showing her business again.
yeah, it just segues in. It brings me to my next point, right? So they'll try to tell me what it is that I'm trying to say, and I know exactly what I'm trying to say. And I'm like, I don't need you to tell me what it is because I'm saying it. You feel me? I thank you for the support, I guess, but I don't need your assistance. I got this, right? It's one thing that we obviously all see is that I love to talk. So why would I need you to replace my words, if that makes sense?
It makes sense.
So,
I have a retort.
of course you do. You always do. But this is the point. So that brings me to the next situation, and what I was my point I was making, which is they've tried to tell me because you don't have a retort for what it is that I need to say. You feel me? See what I'm saying? You can't have an argument or a rebuttal for something that I'm saying that is very clear, which is I don't need anybody to speak for me. Where does the rebuttal come in?
Speaking for other people that aren't here. With that
Can't
said,
speak for me. I'm not speaking
no,
for nobody else. I'm only speaking for myself.
and
That's
I
the
understand,
problem. That is the problem that I'm getting to right there.
but
You can't speak
I
for other
understand that
people.
part. You're speaking for yourself. Respect.
I only speak for myself. That's the only person that I can speak for.
Yes. Even with that, I would think that when you have to flip it around, which me knowing what I do know about you is the flip it around part is something you don't like to do. You don't
I
want to be the
won't.
wife, but you can't flip it around either. The flip it
Why
around part
would
is
I?
sometimes when you say stuff to people, they may not understand. That's it. That's one thing that I've learned in life. Like if I say something to somebody, I'll say it the way I say it. And if they repeat it back a different way, I always realize, oh, what I said doesn't make sense the way I said it to them. Even though I know my words is what I said, they interpret it and understand it different. So they'll respond back the same way, or not the same way, but in their own vocabulary, their own language, or their own understand of it. And
I
those are the
think with
things.
you though, you'll always try to analyze it and put it. And I like the empathetic you because that's empathy for real, for real. I get that
Yes.
part, right?
Yes. Thank
No,
you.
let me finish. Let me finish. But you always try to put it in a situation, and I keep always explaining to you that I'm never ever flipping it for anybody else. Why do I say that? And why have I been saying this consistently? Because the end game, and I think everybody would understand this is I'm not doing anything for the purpose to serve others and what it is that you have to deal with you.
Mhm.
How you interpret what I said is a you problem, not
Mhm.
a me problem. So if you think that I'm going to sit down and keep analyzing, and no, and then my thing also with you is you'll try to analyze situations that you weren't a part of, and then you don't let me finish the story about what the situation was, so you only get part of the story, so therefore you can't analyze the whole thing because you haven't heard the whole scenario.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to analyze the whole situation if you don't hear the whole situation.
Okay. Point taken. Understood.
You feel me? So what I was saying was this year alone, I've had scenarios where I've said something and people would say, like, well, you said this. And how I know that these are not the things that I'm saying is that because I'm sending them via text. And one thing I've always tell people is if you don't know what I'm saying via text message, call me so you can find out what I'm saying exactly. Don't interpret things on your own because that would be a placed assumption. And what do assumptions do?
Make an
Make
ass.
a what?
Ass out of you and me.
No, just makes an ass out of you. It doesn't make it out of me. Because I've said what it is that I said and it's in text message. So then therefore I have proof of what I said.
Okay. I'm listening. I'm listening.
So therefore there's no way to analyze it and to make it make sense beyond what the facts are, which is it's in text message. I said this. If you had a problem with interpretation, you should have done what? Maybe, okay, I don't understand what she's saying. Let me call her. So then I can find out what it is that she's saying exactly. And then we could get down to the bottom of it. No, instead, you've decided that you know what it is that I'm saying or how I'm saying it. And then again, never judge anything by the tone of a text message because a text message has no tone.
Correct. I always say that. I agree with you on that.
So now you just analyzing shit that you should not be analyzing. You don't know what it is and find the answer.
Mhm.
Don't make one up in your own goddamn head. That goes back to making up what I'm saying. You don't know what the fuck I'm saying unless you find out what the fuck it is I'm saying.
Mhm.
That's all. That's
Mhm.
all.
Communication is key. Communication is key.
But promise you, and everybody will say, yeah, you're right, communication is key. But at the end of the day, not everybody understands that. I'd rather tell you what it is that I mean. And again, don't tell me what it is that you think I want to hear. Tell me the fucking truth. Let me make the decision about what it is, how I want to walk. Because it's my life too. It's not just your life.
Exactly. 100%.
So I'm not going to make a move. And especially if we have some kind of, like, if I'm dealing with you at this point, like you getting some of this stuff, I was going to say all the other stuff that I would say.
Hey, the words can fly. We good on time.
If I'm giving you some Akeisha, I'm gonna give y'all her name. I'm just not going to say all the other stuff I was about to say because I was a little a little over the top. But if I'm giving you some of this Keisha, right? If I'm giving you some of her, that means I really rock with you. You feel me? So we should be able to really communicate.
Yes.
And if I'm telling you, don't tell me what you think I want to hear. Tell me what it is that is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Then that should already tell you how I get down anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That should tell you how my character is. I'm always going to tell you the truth. You should always tell me the truth. You're
Mm-hmm.
not even going to like when I tell you the truth. I've had a lot of that this summer too. Like, dang, you ain't even going to say, no, why? You want me to lie to you?
That's crazy if a dude said that though.
I've had that said to me this summer, like, damn,
Right.
you could have said that you at least like, oh, well, if like, all right, I'm gonna give you an example. You miss me, I don't say nothing. Or I'll be like, well, you all right, you feel me? I don't know what it is I might say at that moment. Depends on what I'm feeling. But it ain't gonna be, yeah, I miss you, right? So then the dude is like, well, damn, you could at least lied to me. Why do you want me to lie to you? Why would you want that?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Why would you want me to lie to you? Why wouldn't you want me to tell you the truth? I mean, I'm not saying that's exact. That's a scenario that could
Mm-hmm.
hypothetical scenario. But why would you want me to lie to you about anything? Why wouldn't you want me to tell you the truth? You asking me, do I you love me? You want me to tell you yes, but if I don't, I can't tell you yes.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want that lie? That again, we talked about that with the dream.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had people say that, so it's not far fetched. Like, you love me. If I don't love you, then I'm not gonna tell you that I love you because I'm not gonna give you that lie. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what I think you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you the honest to goodness truth, and I don't want you to do that to me either. So
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not gonna say I love you. I don't care how good you dick me down. I don't care how deep the stroke is. I just don't. No, and then I'm the type of person to don't try to make me tell you the things you want to hear during sex. Like, because would you rather it be me saying it just we in a normal conversation? Because then it mean more. During sex, and depending on how good you dicking me down, I'm bound to say any fucking thing. Then I gotta come back and fucking, like, you know what I said when we was in the,
That shit is funny as fuck though. So I gotta come back and say
I gotta
what I
come
said.
back and retract my statement and shit. Why would you?
Wait, hold up,
You
Cat. You
gotta
be
print a
having
retraction, huh?
Cat. You gotta redact statements.
Yes, I do. I gotta be like, remember when I had said,
That shit is crazy.
listen, I told you I only had two dudes in my whole entire life. I can really honestly say they some of the best sex I ever had in my life. The first one, I'm not gonna lie, and that's crazy because they came after marriage and after I had a baby. It's crazy, right?
Okay.
I didn't have until later. I had the best sex of my life after I those two situations. But
Okay.
the first person, he could have me saying shit because I really meant it. It like I meant that shit. Like, I loved him. I really meant that shit, right?
Okay.
So maybe, like, all right, he could get away with it because but it's also at the same time like, yeah, I probably would say anything. Like he'd be like, "Can we have a threesome?" And because it's so fucking good, and this motherfucker is making me squirt and shit. I'm like, yeah. Now I'm locked in. Now I gotta put the retraction. Like, you know what? Remember when I had said,
That's fucked up.
like, you, it was just so good at the moment. I was
That's
in the
wrong.
moment.
Look,
You feel me?
you done got this man hopes up. He's like, oh yeah, look, I'm giving her what she needs. She telling me everything I want. All right, cool. We're going to the next level. Then you like,
But I
okay, then
can't
we're
keep
gonna do it.
doing that shit. Like I can't. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I got to tell you what you need to hear, which is the truth. So now I got to come back and print the retraction. Remember when I had said?
That is the craziest shit.
So then the second time, the the great shit. It was fantastic. Some good ass wood had me like he like this pussy mine, and I'm like yes, but it's not yours because you haven't even put in the work that you need to put in to make it yours. So I can't give it to you. So now I got to print the retraction again. Like, listen, remember when I had said
You
it was
like
just so
redacted,
fucking good?
redacted.
Yeah, it
I
was
say
just so
anything else I
good
wasn't
at
supposed
that
to say?
moment.
Talk about
At that moment, I
did I
just
say I was gonna
said,
make you breakfast? Redacted.
yeah. I said I was gonna make you a sandwich, didn't I? I'll make you your sandwich, but
That's
no,
like the bottom thing
actually,
on the list.
it. And then I got a weird thing when it comes to that, right? Because that's this part of my love language. I'm not catering to a man that's not mine. You feel me? I'm not cooking for him.
Incredible.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm not doing that. Sorry. Nope.
okay.
You're not my man. If you come over and I happen to have a cookout or a house party and I done cooked and you locked up and you got some of it, have at it. But am I worried about catering to cook you a meal? No, I'm not.
Well,
No.
can I give a man
And
response?
and I don't want to hear that. Well, what if I take you out on a date? I'll take you out on a date, nigga. But I'm not. No, that's not the thing that we do
Can
around
I?
here.
I would like to give a little bit of a man response pushback.
I
I know you
guess,
don't want to hear
even though again, remember none of the things that I do in my personal life is debatable. But go ahead,
it. Okay, no,
have at it.
not about you, but in general though. I like when a woman does cater to me because it's also showing me that if I am yours, then it shows me that, oh, this is what I can expect. But I think they get confused when women think like when you're just dating someone, you're supposed to give your all. There is this weird thing like, are you working to the position that you want, or are you giving a little teaser of this is what I can do for you? And I think men should understand that too. Like, no, if she makes you a plate or those certain catering things, she's not obligated to do those all the way.
This is
But
why I
she's
don't
giving
do what
you
I
the
do.
little trailers, the little teasers of, hey, if you mind, then this is what you can expect.
Okay, but I have my ways that I have for a reason, right?
Mhm.
So all that you just said and what you like and all that good shit. But see, I did that. Remember, I just said I was married. I catered to my husband. I brought him his meals and I cooked the meals. He didn't cook. I cooked the
I'm
meal.
talking
I
prior
bought
to
the
the
plate.
lockdown.
Before that too, that's how we
Okay,
got to the lockdown.
okay.
See, there's things that I did prior that make me who I am now. You feel me? These experiences. So y'all want it to be no, like what do you do? What are you gonna do? You want me to cook you meals and all of this shit? Cool. I could do that. I could, but you have to show me that you're worthy of me doing these things.
Yeah,
You
it's the
don't just
same.
get it. I'm not showing you just because you need to see if maybe. So what I'm gonna do? Because let me tell you how that works too. You ready? I'm gonna give you the reality of it. So she do
Okay.
all that catering and cooking and all of that shit. Then she gets you, and then guess what she do?
What?
Stop. Now you
Wow.
like, you used to cook and clean all the time. You used to do this all the time. You don't do none of this shit no more because she got you. She got you with the okie doke.
You know what's scary? It doesn't be.
Instead of just accepting that what the fuck she is. You it's this imagery of what you want it to be versus what it is. Now she
Okay.
got you with the okie doke because she made you think she was gonna cook and clean and all of that shit all the time. Now she don't do half the shit she was doing. What is she proving? She's not proving shit.
So is this
Now
not
you
scary
just
then?
a delusional grand delusion. That's what she's
So is
proving.
this not scary? if men do this and women do this, and if the lockdown happens, one catches the other, and then all of a sudden the one person stops doing what they were doing, then it's almost like, why even get into the lockdown? Just continuously have the
Because
dating
before you get into
still.
the lockdown, you should honestly be honest with each other. And people don't know how to do that. That goes back to what I was just saying in the honesty department.
Communication, honesty. Yeah,
Now,
communication, honesty.
if I'm telling y'all right now that no, if we just date and we just seeing each other, we just hang out. I might, if you're around and I cooked, you can get a plate. But am I catering to you? Like I'm just gonna cook you? No, I'm not. Nigga, you better be happy that I cook because I got a kid and I don't cook for her all the time. Shit, the fuck.
Yeah,
And she
understand.
came out my womb. She came out my pussy. I carried that big head nigga for 9 months. 9 months.
All right.
So who the fuck are you?
They the person that thinking they
No,
might
they
like
not the
you all.
person that think whatever. Fuck what they think. Who the fuck are you? Just fuck what they think. With the reality, the honesty is. So if I happen to cook and you come around, you can get a plate. But am I like, oh, I gotta cater to him? I gotta cook for him? No,
Let me ask you this.
because how is he catering to me? It
Well,
ain't all
I would
about y'all
assume
all the
he's.
time. Like sometimes that shit get annoying as fuck, and I don't think
It
y'all
will be the
understand
thought
that
that
shit.
it will be the thought that he's doing everything that you want.
He's not though. We're just dating, so he couldn't be doing everything that I want. It's impossible for him to be doing everything I want. We're just dating. We're not in a relationship. We're just dating. So why am I doing this?
Because you would
And
want to,
again, don't
or
tell me because I'm gonna take you out to restaurants and shit like that. I date back. I'll
okay.
take you out on a date. I date back.
So
You
sticking
court me,
around the
I'm
love
courting
language thing.
you.
Sticking around the love language thing.
I am no, I'm gonna go where I want. You know why I'm gonna go where I want? Because this is my show.
Of course,
So I'm gonna go
I'm
where I
trying
want.
to.
And I wasn't finished with that point.
Oh, I'm
The
sorry. Go ahead.
point is, um, so no, I'm not doing all of that. But if the love language is the love language, like if it works, if you've understood the things that I've told you, and I'm giving you the tools because I'm not going to send you and you just supposed to know what my love language is. No, that's why we have communication. That's why we talk about it so that you can understand who I am as a person. And so one is so we can see if you fit the situation to speak my love language
Mhm.
period, because we can't. I'm just not sitting there and be like, oh, okay, well let's discuss, let's get this love language shit to anybody. It's a specific person that I'm gonna let in. You feel me? Um, but if you lack communication and you lack the ability, and again, communication goes both ways. I talk a lot, but I hear a lot too. You know what I'm saying? And I hear a lot and I'm very detail oriented. I will pinpoint something that you said and come right back to it. And I'm that person.
Okay.
So, um, if we can't communicate with one another, it's just not going to work. And again, part of that communication is listening. You got to be able to hear what I'm saying. You got to be able to tell me exactly what it is that I said. And if you're gonna say anything about anything that I said, that's my point. Like if you're gonna have a rebuttal or you're gonna come back or whatever, you gotta know exactly what I said, but you can't know what I said if you're not listening to what I said. It's not rocket science. It's not. It's not complicated. I feel like all things in life do not have to be complicated, and when it comes to your love language, it shouldn't be complicated. Either they speak the language or they don't. You can't force a piece of the puzzle to fit where it does not fucking fit.
Do you find beauty in the abstract?
Everybody ain't for everybody, huh?
Well, I was asking, do you find beauty in abstract though?
I did.
Okay.
I actually did. I find beauty in all things. Actually, I walk out my door every day and just nature
Okay.
just makes me happy. Just to look at the sky makes me happy. The patterns in the sky makes me happy. It's never the same every day. You feel me? Um, when you walk out the door, there's never the same animal or creature that's out there. Again, this is why I said that outside of the box. Don't put me in no goddamn box. You stay in the box by yourself. I'm
I'm
out
gonna
of it.
put you in a box. Um,
I'm out of it.
I was going to say, with the love language conversation and the way we're discussing it, compared to it could be a scenario. Do you think it's appropriate to have that at the very, very beginning, or see and then have the conversation? And then how real, and I'm putting this more in real life, how real is that conversation with the other person you have? Do you say, hey, I need to discuss love languages with you? Or is it like,
Nah, that's
you
like
just
weird.
drop
That's some
hints?
weird old type shit. It's weird. No, that's not how you discuss it. One is all right, let's deal with this first part, right? Whether women want to admit it or not, I'm gonna admit it for them so that they can still maintain their ladyship, right? I'll be vulgar for the moment. Everybody, ladies and gents, know whether or not they physically want to fuck somebody in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Everybody, you know, you know, like shit, this motherfucker can get it. Everybody, fuck. So you gotta, when it comes to this love language shit, though, you gotta understand that physical attraction will always have you jaded.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get past that part. And the only you have to really, it's not like sitting there like, hey, let's talk our love language, but it's having a consistent conversation about
Mm-hmm.
what that love language looks like. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is because everybody get jaded by the physical aspect of things, they don't have that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be all weird about it though. Like, yeah, we gotta have a love language conversation to right now, today. No, because it's like, who the fuck are you talking to? No, I don't want to have this conversation right now. Fuck out my face. But it's having that understanding. If I like to, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm about to tell my business, but whatever. So, and I'm telling this piece of business because it's very important to this conversation. So, started liking this guy, cool guy, got a lot going for himself and all that shit. Love that aspect because he not some bum ass nigga. Like he doing this thing, right? Um, and he would come and kick it, but could never communicate. Like you feel me? And I told you that's a part of my love language. And so then I started feeling like, well, all right, because we don't communicate, we don't talk. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'll say what I need to say over text. But like, if you need any clarity, I'm saying after everything, like, you need any clarity, call me because I understood what I went through this whole fucking year with weirdo shit, right? So, and I'm not doing that shit for the rest of my fucking life. I'm not. I'm at the point now. It's like I'm not gonna keep explaining to you what the fuck I mean. You don't get it, then obviously you're not supposed to get it. And oh wow. But so I'm having this but it's still the lack of communication. Then, in my honest opinion, you can't read my love language because you can't talk. And I ain't even saying that I want to be in your face every day. I'm just saying I need to know what is transpiring here. I need clarity. Fuck. I like to know what's going on. So, and not only do I like to, because most men, well, not most men, I'm going to say some men, they'd be like, oh, because you just want us to rush into a relationship. No, I ain't going to lie. This year, although it's been some weirdos in the situation, this year has been lit for me on the single life tip. Let me tell you, a bitch is not rushing to get into no relationship with no motherfucking body. You hear me?
Okay.
When I
Okay.
say raise the standards in my dating pool, oh my gosh, I am not in a rush. I don't even know if I want to change what my situation look like right now. It's looking pretty good. It's
Damn.
looking pretty good.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead with your bad self.
It's looking pretty good. I say my standards of dating have. So I'm not in a rush. I mean, not to say that I won't ever want to be in a relationship. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is a bitch ain't in a rush.
Okay.
So whatever. But even with those situations, which was the next thing I wanted to go to, which is situations versus relationships. Which
Mm.
is so wow, this is so beautiful. See how I just say, oh, it just rocked out. Versus situationships. I don't even want to have situationships. I want to have courtships. Like we go out, we hang out every now and again. But I don't want to be in a situationship either because you know what situationships happens. What happens with situationships is this: the lines are always crossed because then you start having feelings.
Mm.
You feel me? And then you don't know what it is. Like, oh my gosh, is this a relationship or is this a situationship? Which one is it? It get all weird and shit. But then you, because it's a situationship, y'all keep doing it because it's good and it's fine. I don't want no
Mm.
fucking situationship. I even put shit in rules in place for shit like that. All right, you got this option, and I stand by this shit. So don't judge me. And it's been working wonderful for me because it's either gonna be we gonna rock out, we working towards the goal of a relationship, or we gonna smash, and then we gonna pass, and you gonna get the fuck out my face. And I'm cool with that too. I'm very much cool with that. I could do that. That's a thing. You feel me? But I need to know what it is. So usually, when I start dealing with people on a dating tip, and I know that it's probably going to eventually get physical. Um, the option is this: we do that one time, and then we quit cold turkey.
What?
Yeah, or it's really like three options. Here's the three: we do it the one time, we quit cold turkey. That way, ain't nobody got to worry about it getting concerning. Now,
Okay.
the second option, because you don't got to worry about it, you just smash and pass. Okay. Um, the next option is you do it a couple times because you got a certain limit of time before you start really catching feelings, right? For a
Okay.
person while you smashing them consistently. Let's say y'all smash like 1 to 2 times a week. I say you should probably stop at the second week, so maybe four to 5 times, and then you should just cut it off at that point.
Okay.
Why? Because sometimes you get greedy, and I'm just giving that option just to be nice. I really just say smash and pass and like leave it where it's at. That shit, even if it's good. But but the second option is for those who like, yeah, this shit was kind of job ass good. Let's yes,
Okay. Okay.
yes, and then you cut it off, and then the last option is a fucking relationship, and it's no situationship in there at all.
The first two had situationship in them.
They not situationship. I said the
Smash
first
and
one
pass.
was smash, quick cold turkey. How is that a situationship? Ain't no
It's
feelings
not.
involved in that
All
shit.
right. So that's
That's
one
a
hit quitter.
fucking one
One
night
hit quitter.
stand. That's a one hit quitter.
One
Ain't
hit
no
quitter. All right.
situation in that. The second one is no situationship because the situationship could last years. No, we just doing it a couple times, getting it out of our system, and then we're done.
So
Again, cold turkey.
that option
There
is
is
been blocked
no
from the time.
extended feelings in it. It's no nothing. It's just I did it a couple times. Now I'm done with you. You out of here.
Yeah, that's been blocked once or twice.
Not even spending the block. We're going to get all this shit out right now, and then you out of here. It's not spinning no block.
Okay.
You
Okay.
for the time that you was here, kid. You the fuck out of here.
You said you was here, kid. Get the fuck
You
out
the
of
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You out of here. So again, I said that's why I said 2 weeks, because you might do it a couple times, no more than 5 times. After
Okay.
that, you done. And then it ain't no situationship because you're not continuously smashing. You done.
Is this
You
thing
done.
like
And then
known?
the last part is the relationship. There is no situationship in my little. No, I'm not gonna keep being, because in a situation, in my opinion, that means I'm your option. I'm not your option.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm not. Now, me smashing a couple times, I might have been your option for smash, but you were my option for smash. See what I'm saying? It was a mutual agreement, so to speak.
I don't know if it's mutual, but I understand
No,
what you
it's
mean.
mutual because I ain't smashing nobody that don't want to smash me, and ain't nobody smashing me that I don't want to smash. It's mutual. It's a mutual agreement. But I give this option early on and early on. And I give this option so that there's clarity, so that I'm not thinking I'm building a relationship with somebody that I'm not building a relationship with.
But the when you say that and I hear it, in my mind, I'm like, pick option number 2, dumbass nigga. Why wouldn't you just pick number 2?
This is not a thing for me to debate for you. You choose.
Yeah, but why wouldn't they just pick number 2 then?
And they can. That's not bad for me.
Who the fuck pick number 1?
Trust me, it's not bad for me. It's not bad for them. They could. Whatever they choose is what they choose.
Has
That's
anybody
their
ever chosen one?
option.
Has anybody chose one?
Yes.
The fuck?
Niggas have been like, I just wanted to hit it one time just to see what it was like. It was good, but I know that I'm not trying to get locked in. Yes.
Damn,
And that
that's
was
crazy.
honesty.
No,
And
that
we
is
cool.
honesty. Look, obviously,
And
I'm
we
like, nigga,
cool
no,
to
I'm
this
picking number
day
2
because
at
they was
least.
honest. And we cool to this day because they was honest about it. Yes, people have chosen one.
Wow.
Of course, the popular, if I'm throwing that on the table, the popular item would be number 2, of course.
Yeah, number 2 makes the most sense to me.
But I've also had people say, fuck number 1 and number 2. This is what it's going to be, nigga.
That's an
And be
interesting one.
lying to themselves, because they lying to, this is why I put this on
And
the
that's what I
table.
would say.
Because then they be lying to themselves and they get happy with the situation. Yeah, I'm working for this because I know this is what I'm working for. But then they not ready to leave outside alone. So you feel me? It is what it is. So
No,
they lie
man,
to themselves. But
I,
then ultimately now they lying to me because you don't, instead of just picking the first 2. I'm not the person here to sit down and try to understand why people make the decisions that they make.
look, I'll give the way I hear it is anybody pick number 3, they're probably a liar off the bat.
No, that's not true.
Really?
Because why wouldn't you pick number 3? I'm a wonderful ass woman to choose.
I would assume.
And again, you would have to date, you're assuming you would
Yeah.
have to date me to see, to decide whether or not that's an option. But we're not dating, so you wouldn't have, you don't know.
That number 3 option would be like, I get number 3 is like blind commitment.
It's not blind. With number 3 is we are working towards this goal. We know what we're doing. It's not blind commitment. You got 3 options. You're nothing in this situation is blind. You're trying to make it something that it's not. You have 3 options. And in none of these options do I say, that's why you got to listen. And none of these options do I say you don't get no pussy. So either way, it's a fucking win. And a win is a win. You take it how you get it.
True for a man, yes. The win is the win.
The win is the win. You smash one time. You want not now because you try to always try to dissect shit, and the problem is you try to dissect shit that you
I'm
don't.
telling you how I would see it.
Number 1, you get some pussy, you never see the bitch again. A win, a W. Number 2, you get some pussy a few times, and you stop fucking with the bitch. A win. And number 3, you got a bad motherfucking bitch that's ambitious, out here trying to get her how she get it, taking care of her child and handling her business, and don't ask nobody for shit. That's a fucking win. A
This is what I'm
win
saying.
is a
The,
fucking win.
yes, but this is what I'm saying. The number three for me is also me making sure that I am
That's
the
for
man up to that
you.
level.
It's for you.
Yeah,
It's for
that
you.
would be a me problem, but that's why my mind. I'm
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I
would
get
they
it.
really take them? Because number three, I'm gonna make sure that I am
I've had
everything that it needs to be
I've
for that
had a
other
man
person.
take all of those options I've given.
Okay, wow.
No problem. Some was up to the task. But shit, I told you I've never had a short-term relationship.
Okay.
So they knew that that's what they wanted at the time that they chose number three. I've never been in a short term relationship. Any
Um,
relationship I've ever been in has lasted more than 5 years, 5 or better.
I do want to re up. I know the time.
All
I
right,
know
yeah, let me
it's
get to
2
these
weeks.
love notes. But so it works. Is this if you're going to analyze it, go ahead and get your drink. But if you're going to dissect it and analyze it, no, it won't work for you. And that's not the love language that you need to agree to. See what I'm saying?
That's
Everybody got
making
choices.
appellations about it, but I got you.
Everybody
I'll do
got
that.
life choices. You gotta make the right choice for you. That's what I'm saying. And if they don't speak your love language, they don't speak your love language. But let me speak part of my love language. Hmm. Thank you for the live love. I love you guys. Thank you for whoever is watching for Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Thanks. Hey, love you. So I call it live love because you hear. Um, and that love never sways. It's just love. But let me get to these love notes real quick. Love. I used to just call it love. Doc used to call it show notes. We used to go back and forth about it. As you can see, we go back and forth sometimes. It's all love, Doc. And then we came to the compromise and we call it love notes now. So, it is what it is. Um, you know, it's love notes now. He also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not. And there was a lot of papers though, in all fairness. But in all fairness, it was a lot of cities and states and countries on that list. So now we just go great. Because I want to get back to this point. Y'all, I got more to say on this. It's all love. Thank you for the love. Let's get to the love notes. The love notes are my listening audience, if you don't know, by the way, and I'm just gonna let you fill you in and tell you. Okay? Okay. Thanks for all the love, man. Shout out to my top six, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, and Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you so much, you guys. Thanks for the constant support. I love you. Thanks. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, um, Germany, Mexico, Australia, Philippines, and Kenya. Oh my gosh, I hate that I got this still on the screen. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. I love you guys so much. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Habus, I love you too. Thanks. And last but not least, Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, and Sweden. Ah, you guys are extraordinary, and I love when you guys come back. It just makes me so happy. Thanks. Yeah, but let me say this, Doc. You know it's all love, but I do need us to. I'm a realist. And I do know that sometimes shit happens. So I kind of try to shape my life around that. But I think that pretty much everybody knows what they're getting into when they deal with a person. You know what I'm saying? And it's the things. This is why you have communication. You're supposed to communicate with people because it's the things that you explain. I for one, I don't like to explain shit more than once. I explain it the one time,
That's
then
the
it's.
weirdest thing, but okay.
But with people, you also have to have empathy
Mm-hmm.
and understand that some people need to be explained to a million times.
Mm-hmm.
That everything is not a debate,
Mm-hmm.
everything is not up for debate, and everything is just what it
Mm-hmm.
is. You're going to be how you are, and other people are going to be how they be. And a bigger takeaway from everything is stop trying to transform people into what you think they should be. They going to rock how they rock. Don't
Right.
try to turn people into you. Expect them to be who they fucking gonna be. And then you make the decision. Oh shit, I'm dropped the phone. Then you make the decision on whether or not that's something you can deal with. Nobody is out here to cater to you. Like you gotta understand what you're working with. And like I say, even down to the you think you might be getting this thing, and then it totally changed after they locked it down. You feel me? And then you like, well, what the fuck happened? Because this wasn't how it was when I first got it. Instead of taking the fact that the person is actually showing you who they are before you get them, who they actually the fuck are. But then you'll be like, well, that's not working for me because you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that. No, I'm showing you who the fuck I am before you get into it. So then, therefore, when I do shit, you'll be appreciated more. Like, damn, wow, you cooked today. God damn, all right, babe. You know what I mean? You're not asking me for it. I'm doing it because I fucking feel like it.
Yeah, that is a key thing that people need to understand because, like you say, everybody live their life. Everybody has their lane.
Yeah, I'm doing it because
Don't
I
change
fucking
somebody's
feel like
lane, but understand that if you are along for the ride and you like the way they rock, you gotta like the way they rock, and you gotta mean that. You can't
it.
think you're
Right.
trying to get it to change. You gotta really mean that for real.
No, I'm not cooking every fucking night. No, the fuck I'm not. I do shit. I got shit to do. But when I feel like it, I got you. You feel me? It's what it is. But that's the honest the truth. But you would prefer me to be like, oh, I'll cook for you, baby. I have dinner ready for you when you get home. The fuck, nigga, where the fuck is my dinner?
Or I'm an empathetic
I worked
person.
hard today. Can I get some dinner? Can I get a bubble bath ran for me?
Look,
Can
if
you
that was
tell
if,
God
look,
take
hold
me
up.
away?
If
Can you
you
do
said
that?
that you work hard today, like yeah, you getting dinner,
I
dick,
shouldn't even
date.
have to ask. It should just
No,
fucking
you would get
happen.
it. You wouldn't
And
have to.
you
You wouldn't
shouldn't
have to
have to
complain.
fucking ask me
You
neither.
wouldn't have to
It should just
complain.
happen
I
when
would
the
know.
fuck
Look,
happen.
read the room. Read the room. I would understand.
That's it. Nobody should be asking anybody for any of those things.
Yeah, it should
I've
be
had
given.
that too. Well, you don't cook for me. Who the fuck ever told you that that was coming? That was part of the package. We are dating. We're not in a relationship. And even if we were in a relationship, okay, I would do it sometimes, but not all the time. If we were married, same thing. I would do it sometimes, but not all the time. Because who the fuck told you I wanted to be barefoot and pregnant in the fucking kitchen all the time? That is not the times that we
Yeah,
live in. And especially when you want me to get out here and get it how you getting it. The fuck out my face.
that's a conflict right there. I think. Everything.
Fuck
But
out my
let
face.
me say this real quick because it's part of the love letter that I know on time. Well, I don't know. Are you on time tonight?
I'm on whatever time I'm on because I ain't got no show tomorrow. Football season starts tomorrow.
All right. Just to break it down real quick, because my thing. So out of the scale of everything, my number 8 was physical touch. My other number 8 was quality time. My number 7 points was acts of service. Number 6 for me was words of affirmation, and my last one is receiving gifts. That was the
But
thing.
you
It
didn't
made
know
me happy.
all of these things without taking the test. You didn't know you like these things.
No, I know I like these things. But all right, if I explain it this way, knowing what I like, then having someone question what I told them, the thing that me and you do have different is I'm willing to take the time to like, all right, so you don't understand. How do I have to prove this to you? I
No,
have
I take
patience
the time to make you understand, but why would I go to a computer to make you understand that?
because it
Bitch,
was
I like to
something
be touched.
because it was something that was asked of me, and me being the person I am. If you ask me of something, and I doing
So
an
they
act of
asked you to
service is
take a
going to make sure you get what you
computerized
asked for.
wait, I'm asking you a question. So they asked you to take a computerized test to understand your own love language. You didn't think
I
that
think
was you
you
don't
hate
think
when
you
I do
didn't think
this,
well, let
but
me
this.
my question. You didn't
All right,
think that was weird of them?
do I think that was weird to them?
You didn't at the time that they asked you to take this test think that was weird of them.
It
It's a
it
computer. How's a
it
computer
didn't
gonna
make
tell you
sense to me because I'm more of
anything
a person.
different than what I'm telling you?
No, I'm saying it didn't make sense to me because I'm like, no, if I tell you this is what I like, then I'm telling you this is what I like. But some people do this where it's like it's a communication part. Even though I said something, I realized that they didn't interpret it the way I was saying it. So they needed to be translated to another thing. And unfortunately, or fortunately, that's how you want to put it. The other thing was the computerized test.
Cause bitch, if I told you, then the fuck I need to go to a computer to tell you the same thing that I'm fucking telling you. This is what I'm saying about repeating yourself.
I
This
don't
is
have
the
a
shit I
problem with
don't like.
myself.
I gotta go to a computer to tell them, for them to tell you what it is that I'm already fucking telling you. That shit is stupid. Like, no, that's not communication. That's not a part of communication. Communication again is, yeah, you say what you say, and I say we saying what we need to say. But adding a computer in is not communication.
Well,
A
that
computer
didn't
program,
it
that's
didn't
not
last long,
communication.
regardless of anything. So that's the kind of the thing with it that, to me, my personal conflict
I
always
can't
is.
talk to you like a human being. I gotta add AI into it. Like, that's stupid, though.
Uh, but it's just
Somebody said, but look, that goes back to I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second, because I
okay.
was watching the news the other day, and one thing that they were saying on there was like, "Oh, the devices. This is how we communicate with our kids." And I looked at my kid like, "That's not how I communicate with you." She was like, "No, you use words.
Mm-hmm,
You come to my face and you talk
mm-hmm,
to me to my face." So maybe I just can't understand that. Maybe I just can't conceptualize the thought of that,
mm-hmm.
because I communicate to your face.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, if I got a grievance, I'm saying that shit to your face. I don't need to hide behind a screen. I cater to people when I do that type of shit, because I be trying, that was the part of my story, but then you try to rush me through it.
I'm not
Um,
trying to rush you
which
through anything.
was, I switched over to the device, and I don't like that because you can't understand what I say or what I mean through the text.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? And I hate that. So that's not part of my love. Me sending you a text message, but then in my text is, if I start having a text, like I have to start having a conversation with you via text, then what I'm going to say to you is this: I can't live without communication.
mm-hmm,
I got to be able to talk to the person that I'm engaging with. So
mm-hmm,
although the sex is amazing, some of the best sex I ever had in my life, I gotta let you go because you don't meet all the requirements.
mm-hmm. That's all.
And trust me, it was hard. I had to go. I went through withdrawal.
Damn.
I did. I told you, only two people in my life I can ever say was the best sex I ever had. I went through withdrawal after I had to say that, but it's very, very important to my way of life to be able to communicate with the person that I rock with. But yeah, bitch went through withdrawal. I was in this bitch like, oh my gosh, I just want to, I
That is
just want to
hilarious.
text him and say, come over here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at no pictures of him. I don't care what you do. Just don't look at him, because it's gonna make you.
Act out. You gonna get out your body.
Oh, I'm gonna have a a
You having
relapse.
flashbacks. You having
I'm
flashbacks.
having a relapse and shit. Start texting. Hey, what you doing? No,
Damn.
no.
That's
So I
wild.
had to go through like a little rehab.
You said rehab. Rehab. You got to go through rehab.
I had to go through a rehab. I did. And what make it so bad is he knew that was some of the greatest sex I ever had, because he was popping shit,
Mm.
telling me what I was and was not going to do. You ain't going no motherfucking way. And I was like, yes, that's what I'm saying about doing sex. You don't communicate with me during sex, because I'm bound to say any fucking thing.
Hey, hold up.
But
Cat, your
please,
mom be writing checks. Your ass can't cash.
yeah, listen, talk about you ain't going no fucking way. And I'm like, yes, baby, I ain't going nowhere. But then it was over, and I was like, but I gotta go somewhere because you not meeting all the requirements.
Mm.
So about that statement about me not going nowhere, I need to print a retraction.
That is crazy. That is
Sex is a
crazy.
dangerous game, Doc. But anyway, so I know I don't want to have no conversations about our relationship and how it could be during sex. Don't ask me, do I love you? I'm not answering, because I don't want to lie to you. Um, don't ask me to lie to you. I will not lie to you, and you're gonna be mad at me because I won't lie to you. So just don't ask me to do it, okay? But especially not during sex, because you're gonna think you're not doing your thing, and you probably is doing your thing. But I can't tell you I love you. And I can't tell you that this pussy is yours if you didn't commit and lock it down to make it yours. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So the best thing I'm gonna get is you gonna make me a sandwich.
I might if you ain't.
You gonna redact the sandwich?
And no, I didn't say you was guaranteed a sandwich. But what I'm saying is, if my legs work properly, you gotta give me a few minutes. If you did with your job, then my legs should not be fucking working properly. They should be like needles. Shit. So give me a few minutes to get it together. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and make you a sandwich eventually. Don't rush me, y'all. I'm a Libra. We don't like to be rushed.
Good shit. Good shit.
But yeah, I will make you a sandwich.
Love languages, y'all.
I will make you a sandwich if you put it down the way you're supposed to put it down. You know what I mean? You got a sandwich off me, babe. I got you a sandwich. You want some juice too? You got some of that too. But you ain't getting it if you demanding the shit. You shit out a lot. Nigga, I fuck you and that sandwich. Fucking legs ain't working right now anyway. You gonna demand the sandwich, then fuck you. You don't get nothing.
Damn.
No, you better get a bag. You can get a bag of chips, bitch. And I'm being nice. Because you know they don't even fill the bags of chips up no more. They give you air bags.
Bags of air. But
So,
yeah.
don't start demanding shit because you just gonna get a bag of air a bag of air chips.
That's fucked up.
No, it's not fucked up. It's fucked up when you started demanding shit. See what I'm saying? Your actions, every action gets a reaction. So you start talking shit to me. Like, that's the whole thing.
That's not talking shit.
Listen, this Libra season, so y'all already know I'm on one right now.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
So somebody said, listen, it's Libra season, all of September, half of October. Listen, somebody said, trying to teach a Libra a lesson, you're going to be fucking around and learning on your motherfucking self. I think that's
funny.
I think that's a very, but it's a very true quote. Don't try to teach me no fucking lessons, because you're going to learn one.
That shit is funny.
And the lesson you're going to learn is I don't give a shit. Now, if I love you, I'm going to move hell, I'm going to move mountains for you. But if I'm not even there yet, fuck you. I don't give a shit. I'll be all right. I was all right before you got here. I'll be all right when you're not here.
Resilience, that's strength.
Because I was. I was alive before you got here. I was breathing. I had a whole life and shit. And now you here, you think that it's going to end because you're not here no more?
No, I don't think nobody should think that way.
Oh, no, there's some people out here that think that way. Like, bitch, you ain't never going to do shit without me. Like, how? Bitch, I was somebody before you got here. Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Well, that's a heavy statement, because if anything, if you're in somebody's life, you want to be there to help them, lift them up, and improve that shit.
But there's motherfuckers out here that want to see you fall and fail, even if you're in a relationship with them. It's motherfuckers that'll be in a whole relationship with you and be jealous of everything that you got going on. I don't live. I hate to say that I'm a realist. And I don't just what it should be and what I hope it would be. I just deal with the reality of what shit is. There's some people out here that's supposed to be on your team and will stab you in the back as quick as you.
They're not on your team then.
You feel me? But you don't know this because, again, they come in as if they want to be on your team. They want to be a part of the squad. They come in one way and they leave another. Remember what I just said about you think you got a bitch because she cooked for me. And then she gets you and then she stopped.
That's not standard, but it is something that I have a conflict with the traditional shit and the new era shit. Traditional shit is what I was raised around. But I'm accepting the new era shit. But traditional shit, it makes me, at least I see traditional shit as in she's trying. She may be lying, but she's trying.
Problem is you don't live in the traditional era.
True.
You don't. Nothing is the way it used to be.
True.
Ain't no men out here like, babe, I just want you to be a stay at home.
True. But
I want to take care of all the
I
bills.
mean, but that's
All I
because
want you to do is worry about the household and the kids, and I'm gonna bring the check home to you.
but women nowadays don't
That,
really
but
do that
no, it's
either.
not about women. Because I'm a woman.
Do you want to do that?
I could,
Do you want to?
and build us an empire while I'm doing that. I absolutely fucking could,
And then
and would,
me,
and
that's what it
would,
is.
and absolutely fucking would. I would. I would if
All
that's
right.
what
So
it
then this
required.
is
If I was, if, but that mean ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. You taking care of every motherfucking thing. And if I
mhm,
do get some extra money, I spend it how I want to spend it because I'm taking care of every motherfucking thing.
yeah. But me being a man, the way I see it too, you're gonna all of a sudden inherit a lot of stress because you're being. I'm sorry I have to use the
What
word, but
stress
you're
do
being
I not
vindictive.
inherit by fucking having to take care of half the fucking bills and
No, see,
fucking
no, no. Remember you said if the man is taking care of all of that,
and
that's what I'm.
still and
If the
still
man
have
is
to
taking
take
care
care
of
of the
all of
fucking
that, if the
kids
man is
and
taking care
still
of
have
all
to
of
do,
that,
and I have to do that by myself. Where is the fucking stress gonna not come in?
but if the man is taking care of all that and you're being out there doing your thing and also the
But
other
I'm
part of
doing
the
it
stay at
because
home,
I want to do it, so I'm happy.
really
Yes, because
interesting.
I want to do it. Because I'm happy, and then I'm happy because this is what I want to do. Not a
Okay.
decision that he's made for me, but because this is what I want to do. I told my husband that I was going to be a stay-at-home wife so I could take care of our household and our
Mhm,
children and make sure they good. But when I got some free time, I could get my hustle on to make sure our household is good. Because
mhm.
that makes me happy. Because
And there was a
hustling makes me
conflict with that,
happy. Because hustling makes me happy.
but there was
But
a conflict with that, was there?
but but he takes care of everything, so I don't really have to do that. So I'm
Yeah.
just adding to. Yeah,
So
I
what
can
was the
bring my shit in
conflict?
that life. Huh?
What was the conflict then?
Whose conflict? For where?
Or
I
the
never had
scenario,
that.
the scenario you just gave, you,
I
that
never
made
had
sense to
that.
me. What you said made sense to me.
I've never had that particular scenario. I've always had to go to
Oh,
work.
okay, okay.
I've always had to work. I've always had to do what I needed to do. I've never had that scenario. My point was, if that was the case, then yeah, all right, then fuck it. You gonna have dinner whenever you want to have it and all that shit. But that's not how this shit is set up these days. You said you go through that was the scenario came because you said you go based off of traditional and we're not in traditional
No,
time.
no, I said I understand and respect traditional things, but
But
I
what I'm saying is we not in that time. So no, ain't nobody doing none of the shit that they used to do. That was where that point came from. So you
you're right.
tried to confuse me real quick. That was where that point came from. Nobody is doing none of the shit that they used to do back then.
Is it
Ain't
right or wrong?
nobody saying I want you to stay home and take care of all the situations. Then you asked me, could I do it? And I said I absolutely fucking could. So just so you know, I can backtrack to the shit
Yeah,
that's what happened.
you answered the way you answered. Because remember, I did ask, do you want to do that?
I don't even want to be in a relationship right now, so I'm not going that far. If I ever get married and the situation presents itself, I don't think that far ahead. I'm not there. I'm not even in a situation where I just said I didn't want to change what my situation is right now. Because I don't. I'm
Because you
happy
up, you up.
dating right now. I'm happy dating right now because I upgraded my standards of men.
Mhm. And it's
So and
totally
I'm
fine.
having a good time. So I'm not in a rush for none of that shit. So why would I be thinking about what that would look like for me? I'm not
Mhm.
even there.
Okay.
And I'm not going to put myself in a place that I'm not there. Why? That's how people punish themselves. Always, well, what would I don't know what my marriage like, my second married life would be like. I don't know. I know what the first would look like. I didn't like it there.
Mm. Okay.
So no, I'm not gonna project what it might look like. If it happens, it happens. And don't get it twisted again. Would I get married again? Yeah, to the right man. But you know how much work that's gonna be to prove that that's the scenario that I'm supposed to be in. So no, I'm not thinking about that.
Okay.
I'm not one of them type of people that walk around just grand delusions like, oh, this is my fairy tale life. Nope. That's not what I do. Rip that shit off like a band-aid. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear. But anyway, um, yeah, rip that shit off like a fucking band-aid. I would prefer it that way. I honestly would. Thank you. Please. I don't want to be in a relationship. Okay, fine. That's great. Because right now, at this point, I don't want to be in a relationship either. See how that works?
Yeah, you got
See
three
how we
options.
come to an
Well, you got two more
agreement?
options now.
Um, I don't want to be in a I want to be in a relationship, but I don't want to be in a totally committed relationship. So you want an open relationship. Then we have the understanding that you could do you and I'm going to do me if I choose to too. It is what it is. Rip that shit off like a band-aid. I want an exclusive relationship. Well then know that you gotta be exclusive to me is just as exclusive to me as you want me to be to you. Rip that
Mhm.
shit off as like a band-aid. I'm telling you what it is. It's up to you to accept it. Don't fucking get mad at me because I won't fucking lie to you. I won't. Sorry. I won't. I will never. Anyway, it's Wednesday night. We got things to do, so let's get this. You know what we gotta do on a Wednesday night.
Trash day. I know.
You know
I
what
just
we
want my
gotta
break up
do.
with you, by the way.
And I didn't even do mine early. I was like, I'm gonna wait, me and Doc gonna do it. Me and
Good.
Doc gonna do it together. All right, so you could always join the conversation. Uh you could drop a comment, call in, or text 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. Just know that you will be live on air if you call in, and if you drop a comment or you leave a text, I will be reading those live on air just to let you know. Understand. You want to hit us up for any reason, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. I really just want the likes. Hit that like button, people. Um, I have permission. If I play a music video on here, I have permission to play it. Um, so we don't take requests for that reason. And then the other reason why we don't take requests is fuck that. My DJ is that dude.
Salute to Rocades.
You better let him rock out and leave him alone. So no, I'm not taking. I take one from one person, and I mean, gotta take it from everybody. I don't need that. We got a smooth little system over here. We like how it's running. Just sit back and enjoy the vibe. Okay. Shit. Sorry. Check out the website www.ambitiouslyent.com. www.ambitiouslyent.com. That is the path gateway, or whatever you want to call it, to all things ambitiously. And we are doing some things. Just bear with us. Slowly but surely, things are happening in our world. And we want you to be a part of it. So go to our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. That's all I'm saying. Then also join our coffee community so we can have really titillating conversation. And I don't have to wait to cuss. You just go off. Just just go off like bitch. Like, nah, just go off. Join the coffee community. It'll be fun, trust me. And we got some new tiers coming in that community, so just be looking forward to that. We got everything like worked out and like put together, but it's just taking time to implement everything. But it's working. It's coming. Big shout out to my DJ, Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my shout out to DJ Blue Casey. I'm sorry, I always gotta do a little dance. Leave me alone when it come to that. I gotta do my little dance. Big shout out to DJ Blue Casey. Ah man, much love to him, man. That's my ace coon. You know me? Like I've known him since I was freaking a kid, man. I was a kid. He was still technically a kid too. He only a couple of years, but we was kids. Shit, burning CDs,
They don't even
burning
know
this
what burning
big out
CDs
for me
is.
real quick, huh?
They don't even know what burning CDs is no more.
I know, but he was burning my CDs. I'm gonna pull the spools down for a show and tell, but he was burning my CDs, man. It's like burn me that Big Al real quick. Burn me that Mob Deep real quick. Just burn me everything. Oh, sorry. Just burn it. Put it on the CD. I got the CD with a lot of space. You could just put a whole bunch of shit on there, a couple albums. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Rick Casey because he was doing that shit too. Big shout out to Rick Casey. Let us know how y'all feel about those mixes too. He would like to hear. He be on here on the Fire Friday. We be lit. We be lit. Everybody be sitting here like, that was some real hip hop right there. Stop
Mhm.
playing with us. Uh,
Real
big shout
shit.
out to him. And you better let them know, Doc. We be rocking on a Friday night.
Yes, yes, yes. Boom bap, old school lyricism, cuts, DJ mixes, the skits.
Shh,
Here
y'all not
forever.
ready. Y'all
But
not ready. They not ready. We be doing some stuff.
hit that
It's
like button, y'all.
entertainment. I feel like that's like the entertainment that you get right before you go out. Like, all right, I'm about to get dressed, but while I'm getting
Pre-game.
dressed, you in the
That
mirror
pre-game.
like, you know what I mean? You in the mirror like, oh, all right, I'm fresh as shit. You know what I mean? You feeling yourself. If you a lady, like, look at this. But whatever it is, you feel me? That's happening. That's like you do that right before you go out because you're not supposed to be at the club at 9:30 anyway.
Nah, that's too early.
You're
I don't
not
go
even.
club no more, but still, I think that would still be too early.
That's too early, right? You're not even supposed to be at the club at 10:30 for real, for real. But to each his own. So that's like the before the club party. You should, yeah, you should definitely pull up. Oh, but yeah, Doc said hit that like button, and I think you should. Let me read these real quick. I said we worldwide. Speak my language. Use your tongue. I'm just. Oh. God.
There's a lot of languages
Oh,
in this
you
world. There's a lot of languages. There's a lot of languages in this world. A lot of languages. You want to be a
Lord.
jet setter. You want to go from here to here, Africa to Japan, Japan to the United States to Australia. There's certain ways you got to speak. Use your
You
tongue.
gotta use your tongue. Either way. Oh, it came out, Doc. I'm sorry. My bad. Use your tongue. That was like, all right, okay. Sorry. Oh, that's why I started laughing because my little horns came up out my head.
Uh-huh.
Oh, oh, um, top flight, catch the vibes. You get 4 choices. Pick wisely. Listen well. I'm just saying. Well, in my case, you only get 3. It's the smash and pass, smash a couple times, and then we going for the relationship shit. You don't get no 4 choices. You get 3. Huh. One person I gave 4 choices, but yeah, no, never again. Um, never again. All right, y'all. So me and Doc's got some business to handle. We handle this every Wednesday evening, so we gotta hurry up and get to it because niggas be tired. Mind your business, except for on meeting Mondays where I tell everybody's business because I'm nosy as hell. I do. I am. That's part of my love language. You gotta be nosy with me. You gotta be nosy with me. That's part of my love language. But yeah, every Monday, I'm definitely being nosy. Tap in sometimes. I don't think I've been doing too bad lately on not telling people's business. Um,
Don't let the Harleys tell it.
I ain't tell they business either. Them bitches
Doing too
better
bad.
hold
They all
up.
locked up. They
Them
all locked up.
bitches better hold up. Them bitches better hold up. I'm trying. Shit. Anyway, that's part of my love language. Understand when I'm trying. Shit. Um, then on the wet and wire, I might tell my own business. But on the wiretap, I'm telling if you disgusting, depraved,
Heinous.
heinous. Oh, not gonna work. We said it at the same time. Heinous, um, foul, disgusting. I don't know what other words we
Sinister. Sinister was one. I don't know.
Sinister. Sinister. That was you saying that a lot in what you call it, little Rod case.
Yeah.
Sinister. Sinister.
I hope LeBron doing okay.
He ain't.
And I
I
hope
just seen.
and I
I just
hope
seen. Listen, I just seen a couple of interviews with him on it. He had
was Cuba in the background.
no people weren't they actually Lil Rod hopping from location to location because he's still scared.
Damn.
Yeah, I can tell you that part. He said that from his own mouth in the interviews.
Wow. Wow.
So he's still, concerned. He can't even like
He
get
shook.
back to his regular
He shook.
schedule.
He
Yeah,
shook. There's ain't no such thing as happy.
yeah, he is right now. He is going through that part. A couple of other people too. Uh,
Mm.
Rihanna, old publicist. Okay, whatever. We talk about that later. Now the schedule thing, real quick. Let me say this before I finish out what I got to say. The schedule for Wet and Wire and the Wiretap, because usually we do those on a Wednesday. I'm thinking like 2 Wednesdays for one day and 2 Wednesdays for the other. So 2 Wednesdays will be a Wet and Wire. 2 Wednesdays will be a Wiretap, but they have to be consecutive because um with the Wiretap, because we're reading cases, and I
Makes
hate
sense.
when we lose our space or our spot.
Makes sense. I'm cool.
So yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. But anyway, yeah, if you got a case, we reading it down. Ain't we died?
Yes.
Telling all they little depraved business.
Yeah.
So,
Like, especially if there's a role play parts.
ooh, I like when we do those. Those are fun. I love those. It's like we got parts. We acted and shit. It's
Yeah.
cute. I love when we do those. Anyway, but other than that, mind your business. I'm sorry. I admitted that I like that part. I love when we do those. Like he said, what? Oh, anyway. So, um, yeah. Other than that, mind your business. It's a safer way to live your life. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Tell your babies that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement, man. Right now they back at school is looking crazy. I just found out my baby thinks she got a math teacher that's worse than the one she had last year. I don't know what's going on. We get ready to figure this shit out though. But they need your encouragement so that they can continue to be great. And I don't need my baby having these problems. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, uh janitor, secretary, whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. I don't know, space, and get yourself a telescope. That's my new record. That's my campaign right now. Get yourself a telescope, a very wise investment, fun investment. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator, or engineer, because I know they got those over there too. Whatever they do over there in NASCAR. What I do know is that they had a need for speed, and at one point in time, they used to love muscle cars. And your girl will always love a muscle car. If you're my friend on Facebook, you know this. You see them all the time, baby. Um, so they cool with me. But whatever the case may be, tell them babies they great. Tell them they're the greatest of all times. Trust me, it'll change how they do things, how they operate, and how they see the world. Just you doing that. Okay? Okay. Time for the fair warning. Usa. Mama say, Mama sama makusa. Fair warning. Stay in your lane. My lane and your lane are not the same. My lane is over here. Your lane is over there. They're not the same. It's not the same. Plus, you jump into my lane, you're gonna get her, and you don't want her. She's not nice. She's a little bitchy, and just leave her where she at. Don't break the glass and don't push the button, because you're gonna open the cage that let her in the building, and you need to leave her outside in the wilderness. You're gonna get her. You don't want her. No, 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 no. You don't want her. She's not nice. She's a bitch. I'm You don't want them Harleys to come out. I be breaking these bitches out. I don't know if they coming out now. They like might be a little mad at me, but they be breaking off on me, so I don't know. You don't want, but you don't want her. You want her because she's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly. Meow. You want her, or at least her. Hey, you big fucking bird bitches. Because when cat is purring, well, let me put that on the screen. Let me put that you big purr back up there. When cat is purring, cat is a happy, happy girl. But you don't want that first bitch. She evil as shit. Leave her where the fuck she at. Just leave her. Okay? I'm trying to help everybody. 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 I'm trying to help everybody. I don't know what's going on over here. I might have to dump that shit later, but whatever. I'm trying to help everybody, right? I am. Just leave her where she at, right? Plus, what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just, I don't need that for Doc. Like, we don't need it. So just stay in your lane, okay?
On with the shits.
I know you are, but I'm trying to keep us out of trouble. I say you are my partner in good. Now you trying to get all into some shit. Look at
No,
you.
if I rock solo, I'm with the shits. Look, I'm Brazilian man on this shit. If I'm solo, but continue. I'm sorry.
Can't even keep Doc out of trouble. Listen, he is the Joker. But anyway, so try to keep him out of trouble. We don't need that. We don't need that. All right. And plus, this segues to my next point, which is if you chose to be in my lane, then you did not choose your battle wisely. You didn't. You didn't. J. Cole listen, you should listen too. Um, Pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle for you to fight. To be honest, I would say fuck the battle and worry about the war. Because Mob Deep told y'all that there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. Okay, I'm gonna just get a little bit out. And they said you can run, but you can't hide forever in these streets that we done took. Walking with your head down, scared to look, and I'm shutting up. All right. Just because it's hard. It's hard to, it's like holding an orgasm. What do you do with that? Like,
Why hold it? Let it go.
I'm just saying, so I had to let that out. Cause I don't believe in holding no orgasms. So why should I have to hold Mob Deep too? But
You can be talk through it. You can be talk through it.
but let me get my life together. I'm on one right now. But they told y'all you should listen to them. They told y'all. Fuck that. Worry about fuck them battles. Worry about the war. Also, Lizzo listened to me and she popped back out and her butt cheeks back out, and I'm here for the shit. Fuck it. Let them fat ass cheeks hang, girl. Sorry, I'm just here for Lizzo living her best life. Be who you gonna be. Don't let nobody tell you who you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to walk, how you're supposed to talk, what you're supposed to eat, what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to do for a living. Because there you're gonna be miserable. You keep fucking around with these clowns. You're gonna be miserable as shit, and nothing you could do is ever really gonna make them happy. You gonna think you fixing one thing, you really ain't fixed that, and now it's another problem too. Fuck them. Came in this world by yourself, even if you're a twin, and you leaving this world by yourself. So worry about you. You ain't got nothing to give nobody if you don't got nothing to give yourself. That's all I'm saying. So with that being said, Doc, baby, I know you be with the shit. I know you be on your Brazilian man shit, but you gotta calm down, all right? You can't just always be
always calm. I'm always calm.
You can't always be with the shit, Doc.
I can always be with the shit, but I can always be calm. Remember, I'm the empathetic one. I'm the one that don't mind repeat myself. That means I'm always calm. You with the shits, except you with the shits up front.
I am.
I am.
I am. I'm gonna let you know in advance. I'm totally with the shit. I don't want to talk too much. If I repeat it the second time, you ain't get it then this is what's up. Sorry.
Nah, but that's a scale. You a Libra, you understand, you know.
I said it twice. The fuck, how many times you think I'm gonna say this shit? God damn it. But anyway, we love you, Doc. We adore you. I be trying to keep you out of trouble, dog. Cause somebody gotta have a level head. And if I'm already with the shits early, you can't be with the shits later. Cause who gonna calm the shit down? Nobody. Now we both with the shits and we didn't cause all kinds of havoc. Harley and the Joker. God damn it. Harley and the Joker. Yeah, but we love you. Whatever the case
Love you
is.
too. It's all love for real, though.
I'm just trying to rationalize how we gonna calm this shit down because we obviously are with the shits.
Don't calm it
Anyway,
down.
all right, we're gonna calm it down. We're gonna calm it down by doing this. We're gonna get out of here. Thank you, Doc, as usual. We're gonna
Thank you,
decide
Kat.
we're gonna calm it down. We not with the shits no more right now.
We about
For
to
the
take the shit out with the trash.
Yeah, we're gonna be with the shits taking the trash out. All right, out, y'all. We love y'all, and we gotta go. Good night. Bye. 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 My hand is all right. Bye, because apparently crickets bit me. Bye. Good night.